It was a good period for hip hop in general because they produce like better material faster.
Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, man, if these, I don't want to hear no more of my album coming out next year when you could drop 9 songs in 2 days.
Yeah, because it felt like Kendrick was like not responding fast.
Right, that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, like
at first
came and it came again, and it was like another joint. It was like, damn, I was like, damn, okay. And then Kendrick came, he had a whole CD.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that meme when you go, and then 5 songs later.
Nah, it was crazy.
When you first hear Not Like Us, what do you think about that?
The West Coast is very territorial. I think that energy, when you can build the camaraderie within them, that you'll feel something here that you won't feel anyplace else. Hey, like the East Coast is not like that. They're not like us. Look, the lawsuit thing, I thought that was to make sure that didn't happen, that song didn't come on.
Yeah. For Super Bowl?
And then have your attorneys contact NFL corporate and say, look, we don't want you guys to involve yourself in this nasty lawsuit that's going on. Because you
like a
continue
threat?
to put it on. Yeah, that's the way the lawyer said.
Damn.
It seems like, because they're a little more combative, you want to let your publicist talk for you when you're in situations. Like even the J thing, you could tell the lawyer wrote that statement instead of the publicist because he was being a little combative.
All right, this is what I'm going to do, man, because we going here now. All righty, let's start with you're going into the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah.
So recently we just saw, which we look at the accusations, and we're going to get to Diddy as well, but you look at the accusations, and there's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old teenager. Right. And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was, the statement is something you can tell it was written by a lawyer. Because there's a point where it kind of gets aggressive. He says, you're going to find out, like how I'll handle this. And that's an attorney want to be combative with another attorney. That's not like your publicist wouldn't say those things.
Yeah, this is on. 50? Yeah, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still going to have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
He's trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. Because look, they will fall back, but the NFL, they won't necessarily be associated to that.
Right. Why do you not insert yourself, but you're on top of every topic, right? Yeah.
I'm just watching. I'm participating. I'm being part of culture. I'm just telling my opinion.
Right. Look, because you're part of the culture.
Like I can't say anything now. I'm out of it. I'm like I'm going to Dre's studio and just sit with Dre alone.
Right.